Very good afternoon, ma'am. How are you doing?
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am. I am doing great. Thank you for asking. How about you?
I'm doing pretty well, ma'am. Thank you for asking. So, ma'am, as we are meeting very first time, so I would love to introduce yourself. Please introduce
Yeah,
yourself.
definitely. Yeah, my name is Kirti. Basically, I hail from Bihar, but currently I live in Bangalore. I am a homemaker as well as a mother of one kid. Apart from this, I have done my bachelor in commerce, and nowadays I am pursuing an MBA. And simultaneously, I am running my YouTube channel also. So my channel name is Learn English with Kirti. So it's about me.
Great introduction, I would say. Lovely to know about yourself. So, shall I introduce myself?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, ma'am. As you know, my name is Dipti Das. I'm from Odisha and I am a proud homemaker. I have done my master in computer application, and I'm blessed with a daughter. So, about my hobby is doing yoga and exercise, listening music also. And apart from that, I have a YouTube channel by the name of Glow and Grow with Dipti. That is pretty much about myself.
Okay, so when did you started your YouTube channel?
It's been 20 days, 15 to 20 days. I just created my YouTube channel. Actually, ma'am, I used to think that this is not my cup of tea and I just can't to do this because whenever I face the camera, that time I scare a lot. I was not able to face the camera, right? Recording myself. And even I'm not standing in front of the mirror, mirror practicing, right? I don't know why I feel very awkward to look at me at mirror or and camera also. And but I motivate myself, and it took 15 days to motivate myself. Only me, only nobody is there to motivate me. So in this way, I slowly and gradually I have gathered little courage, and then I started my YouTube channel. And nowadays I upload.
So
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
how long have been learning this language?
I have been learning this language in 6 months, like February last uh, week. I just started in this year. Yes, ma'am. So I would love to know about your journey, ma'am.
Yeah, 6 months
Why you
ago
are
I have also.
interested, and the second thing is why you are interested, and what the thing inspire you to learn this language?
Okay, so earlier I used to teach in a school, so
Okay.
that time I have faced so many problems. So that is the reason I have started to learn this language because, and I am living in Bangalore, so definitely it is a very essential in here.
Yes.
So that is the reason. And yeah, because I have joined school, so there I face so many challenges. So that is the
Hmm.
reason. Main reason is that only. And second thing is we go for PTM, so definitely
Yes.
teacher always talk in English. So that
Hmm.
is also a reason because I was not talk with teacher actually. So that is
Hmm.
the reason.
Main reason. Yes, it does happen, ma'am. As we are a homemaker, although I have done my master and I was working in a software development firm also, and we talk to each other in vernacular language or Hindi language. Sometimes when project manager come from outside, that time we spoke with broken English, right? But I could not utter a single word. Like I can handle the situation, but I don't had that much courage and confidence. I'm not satisfied. I was not satisfied on my English that time, right? So yes, so it is very needed that speak English nowadays. I think so, because whenever you go your PTM, you go your any corporate office in your society also everywhere people are very fond of speaking English, and in society now, ma'am, they people are showing always they are very tantrum and they are showing peacocking, right? So these things and this thing, and if you are not speaking English and if you not aware of this, so you are not mingle with them, right? So it is very needed to learn this language nowadays everywhere.
So you are living in Odisha, right?
Yes, I'm living in Odisha.
So still you are working?
No, I'm not working. I'm work in my own office, my husband's office nowadays. Earlier, I used to do work in a software development firm. So, but that I quit that job after got married. Suddenly, I conceived with my baby. That time, my in-laws didn't allow me to go outside, so I quit my job. And now my baby is little grown enough, and now I have extra more time. So I think let's start my English learning journey, as well as I also work in my own office, my husband's office also.
Oh, okay, okay. It is
Yes,
nice actually.
yes, ma'am. And how many kids have you, ma'am? One kids boy.
Only one.
How
Only
old
one I
he?
have.
How old he?
She is a she is a 7 years old.
7 years old. Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And she is so young, and you are now working in as a teacher now?
No, I left my job. I left my job. So I thought,
Hmm.
why not? I have to improve my communication skill.
Yes. Yes, exactly, ma'am. It is very needed actually. So, ma'am, what do you
Yeah.
think it is like in initial stage for a beginner, what is important? Confidence is important or vocab is important in initial stage?
In initial stage, confidence is important, right? Because if we have a courage, then we have to give our opinion in front of people, right?
Hmm.
After that, we learn so many vocab, right? Because if we don't know how to speak, then what is the use of vocabulary?
Yes, exactly.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
in yeah, in my opinion, confidence is more important
Then the
rather
vocab.
than
Yes.
yeah, random vocab.
Yes, ma'am. Exactly. I'm totally agree with you, ma'am. Because of if we have lots of vocab and we have lots of thing to speak, but we don't have confidence. So how
Yes,
we will express ourselves? We are feeling very shy and we are fumble a lot. But if you don't
yeah,
have vocab, still you have lots of courage, then you will speak very confidently, and whatever vocab you have, you just use it and you speak, right?
yeah. Because whenever we have to start to speak, so definitely we have to start with simple. We will not go on the advanced vocab and
Advanced vocab,
idiom, right?
yes. Hmm.
Because that
Yes.
time, if we are using and we don't know how to use that, so if we are using wrong, so that is also not good. So
Useless,
better to
that is,
speak in
yes.
yeah, it is better to speak in simple way, right? Because
Hmm.
everyone understand the simple way. Means if you are talking about the daily conversation, if we talk in society and outside people, so definitely they speak in simple way, not speaking
Hmm.
uh, they will not use
Advanced vocab,
advanced vocab and idiom and phrasal verb, right?
yes. And if you are speaking very advanced and bombastic word and advanced idioms, then other people could not understand your word. Then your all effort goes to drain. Why you are speaking like
Yes,
this? If you, another person
even though
is not understand.
even though means when I didn't have start my journey, means learning journey. So that time I was not aware of that kind of idioms. When
Hmm.
I have started to learn this language, then I know that means that kind of idiom is also there.
Yes. Idiom as phrases are that is the same. Like you just garnishing your, talking
English.
English, because
Yeah.
it's a main food is the vocab, right? Simple vocab,
Yes.
and we should, if we are interested to garnishing this, then we will use the idioms and phrases. It is
Yeah,
like
like sweets, we have to means we know the taste of sweet, right?
yes,
But
yes,
whenever we have to present in front of people, so definitely we use to garnish that sweet,
Garnish is
right? So it
something,
look like
yes, extra.
beautiful. Yeah,
Beautiful, yes.
yeah,
That's the way. And nowadays, idioms and phrases is very, and people are very fond of this and using this also. And what about
yes.
your perception regarding the idioms and phrases? And
Yeah, means,
do you use it while
yeah,
you are
sometimes
speaking?
I use if yeah, sometimes I use it, means it will come naturally, so definitely I use it.
Hmm.
Otherwise, I am not into in idioms, because sometimes I also feel when I use that idiom, so I will make sentence wrong, so meaning will come wrong, right? That
Yes.
meaning is
Hmm.
not right. So it is
Hmm.
better to whatever we know confidently, so then we have to use it. And
Exactly.
seriously, I am not into in idiom. I
Hmm.
want to improve my communication skill. I want to communicate in front of people easily. Means they will also understand whatever I am saying. I will also understand.
Yes.
Yeah, because we are learning, so definitely idiom and phrasal verb is also important. I will not say this
Hmm.
is not an important thing, but
According
yeah,
to your
if you
situation, you have to use, because if you are going to very corporate office, and that like they are very eloquent speakers are there, so that time you just use your advanced vocab, and sometimes you use your idioms, they people are understand. And if we are
yes,
only using lay person, they are very beginner, then they are not able to understand, na? So what is the
yes.
use of it? That is the thing, ma'am.
So you are
Okay.
using?
Sometimes, likewise, ma'am. Sometimes I use, and sometimes I am not using it. But I'm little fond of it sometimes. And
Okay.
spontaneously, as you said, that spontaneously, like my favorite idiom and phrases are like piece of cake, and not my cup of tea. Like who is idioms are spontaneously come from my mouth. That time I just try to use it. I'm
Yes, likewise
habituated on
also.
it. Hmm.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, have you ever feel any nervous and embrace yourself any situation to speak English?
Yeah, I also feel overwhelmed sometimes, because if someone is speaking very well, and that time I thought, okay, means that feeling will always come, if someone is better than us, so definitely that
Hmm.
feeling come us in front of us, right? So I also feel afraid sometimes.
Hmm.
But nowadays I am trying whatever I am saying. So whatever I want to speak, so I am trying actually, because if we are afraid, so definitely we will not learn.
Hmm.
So I am
We should,
overcoming this thing.
yes, we should to face the fear, because if you are
Yes,
not face the fear, then that fear always running behind our
behind us.
yes, behind us. So you have to face the fear, whatever fear you have, we just to face the fear, and we have to come out our comfort zone. I think so. But whenever I think that like earlier, I used to think that no, I can't, I could not, start my YouTube channel. This is not my cup of tea. I can't. But I motivate myself that no, I have to do. Again and again, I record myself, and I face the camera, right? I face the fear. So in this way, it took 15 days, right? It took 15
Mm.
days, and after that, I did it. So that is the thing.
Yes.
Yes, sometimes it does
Okay.
happen.
So,
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
yeah, ma'am. Yeah, yeah. No, I am asking, have you ever come across through rough patch while speaking English?
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes. Yes, sometimes I face this situation, but somehow I handle this, right? So yes, that is the.
Now you are speaking very well, so you have to connect with people in real scenario.
Yes, not always. Nowadays, PTM, whenever I go to PTM, that time now I'm speaking very confidently, and now I'm able to express my feeling and thought to the teacher, right? Now, and apart from that, every day I go to my Zumba class. Then Zumba teacher come from Dubai. Like now, she is living here in my city, so not sometimes, always she speaks in English. So whenever she speaks in English, I feel very happy, and I just try to speak with her real life. And another thing, I don't get that much environment to speak in English. I'm only speak in virtual, like you and my co-learners, virtual speaking. What
Okay,
about you, ma'am?
so do you like? Yeah, nowadays I'm talking actually because whenever I go outside, so definitely I used to speak because
Hmm.
I want to overcome that thing. Because
Yes,
now I am familiar with camera also, on call also, but I am trying to talk in
real
front
life.
of people.
In front of,
Yeah,
that is the
in
main
real
practice actually.
situation.
Yes.
Yeah, so now I am trying actually.
Sometimes, ma'am, whenever I go to mall, na, that time I also try to use my English language sometimes, not
Yeah.
always. Because ma'am, we are very comfortable with our native vernacular language. So
Yes.
we talk to each other, like my daughters and me try to each other speak in English for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. After that, both are laughing and both are switched to our vernacular language. So emotionally, we are very attached in our native language. So sometimes I talk to each other in English.
So how old is your daughter?
She is 13 years old now. She is grown up and she is standard 9 now. And her English is very, very good. And she is an international school. So she is very fluent. And sometimes I learn from her whenever I speak something and I pronounce wrongly. That time she said me, Mama, you are pronounced wrongly. You pronounce this way. So I'm so proud that I learned from her. Nowadays, they people are Gen Z, they have so many grasping power. Just she look a glass and she knows everything, and she make me
Yeah,
understand. Yes,
yeah, definitely.
yes.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Yeah, and still means my daughter is also very young. So, but whenever I also used to mispronounce, yeah, some I was also making mistakes. So my daughter also will correct me. So
Yes,
that time I feel okay. Means
okay.
now she is trying to
Now
correct
she is not
me.
my daughter. She is my mama. Every time she
Yeah,
correct
but
me.
that time I feel proud actually. Means
Yes, I'm so
in this
proud actually.
AC, yeah, in this AC gets opportunity to speak and talk. But in our time it was not there, right?
No, not there. Exactly. And now
Yeah.
people are now kids are very intelligent. Very intelligent.
Yes.
They know
They have a
everything.
very smart and
Very smart.
their IQ power is very
Very,
high.
yes. That's I've said na very high. And the thing, I'm not understanding one thing. Just I'm reading, reading or observing the thing, and when she come and you see, just look a glance and she understand. And nowadays, like sometimes she also help me like editing something or
Video also.
like video, like because I have done my master, because it's been 14 years, I just forget little bit in computer, like so. But she also like guide me sometimes, not always. Now she is on standard 9, and standard 9 now course are totally drastically changed, like 12 standard math
Yeah.
in 9 standard. So she is little, not little more busy nowadays. Yes.
Yeah, because means over the period their class will go high and their means they have a more syllabus also.
Hmm.
So.
more and more
Yeah,
people.
because I think in they in ninth standard or 10th standard they have to start uh, to go means to take the class like NIT and all for engineering for medical
Yes,
also,
yes. For
right?
standard nine, not
Nowadays,
nine, eight. From eight to they are like Allen or Akash. They are
yes.
going that much institute for that. They are learning in medical or engineering in future. They are trained these things actually.
Okay, so now they are they are taking in eighth grade also, right?
Hmm. From eight to.
Okay.
Then Allen in
Yes.
Allen course they are taking the student from sixth standard also.
Okay. So they have to take the test and all, yeah, just they have
Yes.
to
No,
direct
no. They
admission.
are they are conducting a one exam, like all India basis exam, and you have to attend this exam. If you are scoring that much, and then you will select for that.
So your daughter is taking?
Yes, yes. Allen, she is on Allen now.
So where does she want to go? In medical field or yeah, engineering
Yes,
field?
she is very fond of doing medical, but let's see what happen.
Yes, because
What
we
universe
cannot
future for
predict
her?
that.
Yes,
Yes, we cannot predict.
hmm, we cannot predict. But yes, we have to first of all she became a good human beings. That is enough for us. After that, whatever thing she went to become an engineer, a doctor, or something businessman, woman, whatever thing it is good. But it
Yeah,
should
because
be
nowadays there are so many platforms where kids will go, right?
yes.
Earlier it was not there.
Hmm.
They
Nowadays,
can go in the any field means like in means for game for like means music
yes.
dancing anywhere they
Hmm.
will go.
And my daughter is very good Odissi dancer. She's a very good Odissi
Okay.
dancer. And from her, childhood, from 2.5 years, when she was 2.5 years, that time, from that time, she doing the dance. She's a very good
So
Odissi
still
dancer.
she is learning.
Yes, still she is, and she got lots of prizes and trophies and about.
Yeah,
She her
I am also thinking I have to put in Bharatnatyam, but she is very fond into in games actually. So that's why
game
I am not.
game.
Yeah,
So
she's
very good. Yeah,
playing.
nowadays for game lots of facilities are there. Government also provide lots of facility for girl child. So you can
Yeah,
put
but it is not there. We have to put in any academy because
hmm.
in Bangalore it is a very difficult to go in the government
Yes. Okay.
government
Not now.
academy
Now
actually.
not required for government. You first of all you have to join anywhere, any institute or something like game institute or game coaching something.
Yes.
So after that
Yeah,
you
she is
will.
taking.
Hmm.
Yeah, she is taking class. Actually, they will come in my society, so I put her
Hmm.
in that class. So, but after that, I am thinking I have to put in the academy because she loves to do tennis actually.
Hmm.
So I want to do
Tennis.
one game yeah, tennis. Yeah.
Okay, great,
So
great. My daughter
so
also badminton. She is very fond of badminton.
yeah.
Hmm.
So that is we are thinking means one particular game she will choose. So definitely they will carry that game actually.
Hmm. We should
Yeah.
give that facility to them because of nowadays academic pressure is so high, so that extra
Yes.
curriculum is very needed actually. Otherwise,
Yes.
the kids are feeling very boring and monotonous. Every time study, 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 right? So they should enjoy whatever thing they
Yeah,
want, we should give them according to their
yeah,
choice.
because if we go in the game, so that is the good way. Because nowadays you can see that kids are very into in mobile actually.
Yes, yes, that is one benefit. If you were like admitted anywhere, na, so that thing
Hmm.
that time she utilize very good way, good value.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the children are every time like one room, parents, mother, father, childrens both are sitting, but both they are not talking to each other. Both are taking one phone and they are engrossed themselves with phone, right?
Yes.
It is very bad thing actually, and we parents are not we are also habituated on this. Sometimes we
Yes,
scolded
that's
our
why they,
childrens.
yes, that's why they are learning, right? Because we are into in mobile, so they will
Hmm.
see mama and papa is in mobile, so why not
Mobiles,
am I?
yes. Hmm. So
Hmm.
that is one of the biggest bad thing actually. Okay.
Yes.
So ma'am, do you
I
have
think
any question or we are running out of time? So
no, actually
otherwise
I
we
don't have.
wrap
I
up
think
our session.
yeah, we have to wrap up our session.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. You giving me a chance, and I meet you, and you giving your valuable time to join me. And yes, thank you so much. Have a good day ahead.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. It is my pleasure. Have a nice day, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.